Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. This is my clusterfuck of a server closet. Welcome in. Got the pfSense router using 10-year-old hardware. This is a Dell monitor that I got on eBay for $27. It is 1600 by 900. It is beautiful. This is my Rosewill server case that fits 12 3.5-inch drives. They're hot swappable bays with fans in them. Each one of them's got a 120 millimeter fan. And I have decided to make a couple of changes today. The first change that I made to the server is it had a 4-port SATA card on the motherboard, so that I'd have the 8 SATA ports from the motherboard and the 4 SATA ports from the card. But since I've run out of space on these 12 20 terabyte hard drives that are in this fucking computer that I bought before all the AI bullshit blew up, thank God, I wanted to add more, but I have no space for them. So I replaced the 4-port card with an 8-port SATA card that has these breakout cables on it. And I also have this thing, which allows me to add 4 more drives, and it has a cooling fan on the back of it and power ports. So what I'm likely going to do with this to make this thing work is I will probably drill a hole in the top of the case for the power cord, the Molex cord, to come out over here, and for all the SATA ports to go out over there. And this is just going to sit on top of the case, which is sitting on top of this desk in my closet with my UPS, my $25 eBay monitor. Now, when I rebooted the system, before I did that, I did an update. Updated everything in this Linux server system. And when I rebooted, for 15 minutes, I did not have internet. No internet. And I drove myself nuts trying to figure out, why the fuck do I not have internet? And then I learned that it changed my networking interface from EMP6SO to EMP5SO. And because I use a bridge interface and I have a static IP for everything, it's hard-coded to EMP6SO. I had no configuration for EMP5SO, so I had no internet. Now, why did it change my interface? Was it because I changed my SATA card from a 4-port to an 8-port? Was it because I updated the kernel? Who the fuck knows? It's open source, bro. Like, yeah, this is how open source do. But as I was cursing at my computer for that 15 minutes, I laughed at the end of it because I realized that I have something that sadly the next generation won't. And I hate saying this out loud because I feel like I could will it into existence. But with hardware getting as expensive as it is, with everything moving to the cloud, with everything becoming a subscription, what if the next generation after Gen Z is the generation that doesn't get to own a computer? What if they're the people that don't have the excitement of cursing at their terminal as they're trying to figure out why it's not working? What if the next generation never has the satisfaction of cursing at a computer that's annoying them? And that made me incredibly sad. And I also started to then again appreciate that moment where I was cursing at my computer, because for me to curse at my computer, what word in that sentence is the important one? Mine. This is my server. There are many like it, but this one is mine. This server that has that little SATA card, that has a heatsink on it, that has these 2 fans, that I have fucking these sleeve, shitty, cheap eBay fans that you can even hear are dying. Hear that? That's not from the twist ties of the hanging. That's actually the bearing or something of the fan that's completely fucked up. This piece of shit that I have here is my computer. It's my misbuilt computer. It's my piece of shit that I accidentally bought the Intel processor without an integrated GPU. So then I bought a $40 piece of shit Radeon that I never even took this thing off on eBay so that I wouldn't have to return the processor. Like, this clusterfuck is mine. And I'm proud of my clusterfuck. It's my beautiful, this is my baby. I love this thing. What if the next generation never has the satisfaction of putting together their own 200, 300 terabyte server in their closet for whatever they want to do with it? That would be really, really sad. But I think that's the world that we may be getting to. I hope not. And the only way that we can ensure that that world doesn't happen is to push back against it as often as we can. Every time the opportunity presents itself. I love my little server. And I hope the next generation gets the opportunity to build their clusterfuck server in their closet for fun. Just like this one. That's it for today. And as always, I hope you learned something. See you in the next video. Bye now.